Everyone, Gonnect! Good evening, everybody. Very excited to be here. Thank you very much, Steve. Yes. Thank you very much, Steve. A little overexcited, probably. My name is Farzan, more popularly known as Fubar, and I'm gonna tell you a story. But before I do that, I want to start with a question. Imagine yourself the last time you made a valuable connection at an event. Take a second, try to imagine it. Give you a second. Like, it never happens. That's why nobody's like nodding. I see absolutely not. They're like, huh, that didn't happen. A friend. Hi, my name is Farzan. What are you?
Michael.
Michael, and what do you do, Michael?
I do education.
Education. Hi, my name is Farzan. I'm an entrepreneur. What do you do?
I'm in education too, actually.
Oh, education too. That's what happens at events. You come out to very nice people, and you meet them, and they're from education. But your real intention was to meet Java developers. It happens over and over again. And I don't mean this is a negative thing or a bad thing, but 87% of people that we interviewed actually do network. They don't know why they network, but they do. For some reason, they do. And I mean, it's funny, because networking is supposed to be very valuable. Statistics shows that over 75% of new positions for employment are gotten through employment. Small businesses say that over 80% of their business comes from networking referrals. But it takes a lot of time. And what happens most times than not is that you're at an event, you're standing in line for coffee or drinks, and you probably will network with the guy behind you. And he probably is a very nice person. You say, hi, my name is Farzan, I'm an entrepreneur. He's going to say, oh, very nice to meet you. I'm from Guangdong province. I do alkali battery size 2A. Are you willing to buy? And then he hands you his name card. I mean, that's great, but doesn't really help me. And this process goes on and on and on and on, and what you come up with is this. A pile of name cards. Tons of them, actually. This is a picture of my name cards. I like to call them the dust collector, because that's what they do. But why should we have this problem? Why can't we fix this? I mean, if only there was an app for that, right? And there is. I introduce you Gonnect. We help you find, make, and keep connections from the events that you go to, so that you don't go home with a dust collector. I'm going to tell you a story about what I personally went through. I used to do networking. Like I considered myself a good networker. So, and 20% of people that we interviewed actually prepare before their event. So they do their network, they do their preparation, they do their research. But the question was, why is this number so low? And we asked them, and they answered us, it's tedious, it's long hours, you don't have access to the list of people who are going, and quite frankly, it's not very efficient. And I mean, this picture comes to my head every time I try to prepare for a networking event. It's difficult. What if I told you that we could help you find those connections easily, instantly, effortlessly, and more importantly, tailored to you? So you won't have to go through 100 people, 1,000 people list and try to find the people important to you. We'll do that for you. Instantly. Wouldn't that solve a lot of problems? Another problem we came across when I personally was trying to network is that I usually come up to somebody and they're talking, or somebody else comes up to me, and it happens like this gentleman right here. I don't want to pick on him, but if you notice, he's not talking to anybody. It usually happens to me. Very nice gentleman. I stand up and they're talking. I'm just standing there, wobbling, waiting until the. But this happens way too often, and this also happens because you don't know how to start your conversation. You do not have that icebreaker. You don't know why you should, or how you should icebreak. What if there was something that could help me make that connection? Tell me that the person I'm trying to talk to also graduated HKU just 2 years ago. So I could come up and say, hi, my name is Farzan. I study in HKU as well. When did you graduate? What did you study? Icebreaker, done. Now you can start your meaningful conversation and begin the talk that you want to do about Java. Very, very simple, very efficient. But, back to the name cards, dust collector. You don't want to have this problem again. Even though you found that right person, and I did, I don't want you to go home with a name card. I want you to go with something a lot more valuable. Something that will tell me who that person was, their picture, their profile, their intention at the same event, which event I met them, and the last time I emailed them. And Gonnect helps you do that as well. We will help you keep connections from the events that you went to. This was a story of how I met one of my co-founders, Ralph Chan, and it was a difficult process, but if only there was an app like this, it would have made things a lot simpler. I mean, what does this allow us to be? This allows us to be the first point of contact between event attendees and event organizers. And we're solving a very large problem for them because they don't know what is the real intention of event attendees going to that event. They don't know who is coming to their event, their detailed profiles, or what are they doing during their event. Who are they connecting to? And Gonnect provides all of that information to the event organizers. We've already done a number of events here in Hong Kong. We've done, many of you are already familiar with TDHK, Startups Hong Kong, just a few days back. We did Agile Tour 2012 for Hong Kong. We did HK Social last Friday. And we, for all of these events, did over 250 connections. Connections, because they bring value. This was all created by the team of Awesome. Please come up. Ralph Chan, my co-founder. High five. This would not have happened without everybody right here. And of course, I would not be here, like Nick said. I would not be here if not for Accelerator HK, Paul and Steve, and of course, every other team. They helped us go through hard times, good times, and we were through it together. I really want you to all give them a really warm hand of applause, please. I don't want you to go home with no connections, like I do. So, please, scan the QR code. You'll get access to Gonnect firsthand, and you'll be able to see who is at this event, start connecting, and go home with something valuable. We'll be serving salami and vodka all the way from Russia. High quality stuff, guys, high quality stuff. And please come connect with us in the pantry. We'll be more than happy to talk to all of you, investors, users, event organizers. Please do come. Thank you very much.